Every chronicle begins with a choice. This is how it was remembered. Across the Central Plains, the authority of the Han grew weaker with every passing season. Governors no longer waited for the Emperor's command. They raised armies for themselves. Old friendships became fragile. Ancient loyalties were forgotten. Yet, among the fading branches of the House of Han, one prince refused to abandon his oath. Liu Chong.
All sons are born in the shadow of their fathers. But the day will always come
when they must stand alone
and are faced with a choice. Do they follow the path put before them?
or take a different road.
I am not my father.
The future is mine to take.
It has been 4 long years, yet China is no closer to knowing peace. Although the tyrant is dead, his successors bicker over the emperor, who remains their captive. As warlords the land over seek to realize their ambitions, the conflict widens, and the people's suffering continues.
The kingdom of Chen still endured, but only in part. Its fertile farmland remained under Liu Chong's rule, while the ancient provincial capital of Peixian lay beyond his authority. Though descended from the imperial house, the Prince of Chen governed only a fragment of what had once belonged to his family. Even so, he chose to preserve rather than abandon it. The dangers surrounding Chen grew with each passing month. To the south, Yuan Shu gathered strength. His banners were joined by loyal commanders, among them Sun Ce and Zhu Ling. Beyond them, neighboring warlords maintained only a fragile neutrality. No prince could mistake such silence for peace. Messengers rode north, seeking friendship where trust still remained. For now, diplomacy was cheaper than war.
always ready for the fight.
Greetings! As it is.
Then came the hardest
By
decision.
my strength.
The Chen royal guards and the Chen peacekeepers were dismissed from service. Not because they lacked loyalty,
Glad tidings to you.
but because Chen could no longer afford it. Treasures gathered over generations left the royal treasury. Gold could be reclaimed. A fallen kingdom could not.
Your friendship will be repaid.
My legacy will be one of uncountable glories.
Every coin returned to Chen. Walls were strengthened. Storehouses expanded. The prince was not preparing for victory. He was preparing to endure. Kingdoms are not destroyed by the enemies they can see. So Prince Liu Chong entrusted one man to ride beyond the safety of Chen. Lu Hajun. If war was coming, he would be the first to find it.
You would not need fear us. A stupid choice.
Yuan Shu was not the only danger. Others watched, waiting. Neutral today, opportunists tomorrow. A wounded kingdom attracts vultures.
Then, do not break.
He returned, tired, weathered, but alive. His report changed everything, gathering banners, restless armies, one name, Yuan Shu.
Your friendship will be
Liu Chong asked for the truth. Liu Jun delivered it. Loyalty deserved its reward. Rewards are often given for victory, but this reward was earned through loyalty. Liu Jun, a trusted friend, a respected general, and now the new administrator of Pengcheng. The weeks passed, yet nothing. Peixian prepared for nothing. When the rider came, Yuan Shu had fully 2 marches from Peixian. The waiting was over. Han Danzu answered the call. Another sword, another oath. Chen would need them all.
Only my victories will secure our future.
The lord of Shouchuan Yuan Shu had departed fully. His army marched without rest. Then it vanished. Somewhere in the fields of Chen, the storm was gathering.
Greetings.
Outwards and on.
The
Home
wolves
gladdens the heart.
of Pengcheng were left behind. Prince Liu Chong marched toward Peixian. Beside him marched an army yet to prove itself. Rain veiled the horizon. Then, banners, one after another. Liu Shu had arrived, his army emerging from hidden positions. Before long, Peixian found itself encircled. An iron ring of soldiers had closed around the city. If Yuan Shu sought the Prince of Chen, he would find him beyond the walls of Peixian.
Ours is the path of clarity and stability.
There is no other I would rather fight with today.
Now, victory awaits to he who fights the hardest.
Most commanders avoided fighting beneath the cover of darkness. Prince Liu Chong did not. His men had trained for the night, where surprise would become their greatest weapon. Every sword was needed against Yuan Shu's host. Even Peixian's own garrison marched to the battlefield, leaving only the people behind its walls. If the army failed tonight, there would be no one left to defend the city.
Look! Our reinforcements are on the field!
All men were still on their way until they arrived. Every passing moment favored Yuan Shu. Liu Chong's crossbow retinues quietly took their positions, waiting for the enemy to step within range.
Make haste! The time has come! Sword sharpened!
The remaining reinforcements finally reached the battlefield. Chen's battle line was complete. The advantage of surprise was short-lived. Yuan Shu's scouts soon discovered Liu Chong's position.
I expected better!
You shall fall by my hand!
Hurry! Prepare! Steel yourself!
With every retinue in place, Prince Liu Chong took personal command. Before dawn, every decision would shape the fate of Chen. final ranks hurried into formation. There would be no more reinforcements after this. For many in Chen's army, this would be their first battle. Before the night was over, they would either become soldiers or its first victims.
Double time! The time has come! Ahead! With speed! Deep pull-ups! At the ready! Run! Spearman, attend! Vacate!
Then, through the rain, banners emerged from the darkness. Yu and Shu's army had finally revealed itself. Without hesitation, the enemy cavalry advanced. Their boldness caught even Prince Liu Chong by surprise. The cavalry struck with tremendous force. Behind them came the full weight of Yuan Shu's army.
Take heed, warriors! Boxer!
At the front marched the feared Tiger Guards. Close behind them rode Yuan Shu himself, surrounded by his personal bodyguards.
Fire upon them! Attack!
Chen's newest recruits faced their first true test. Against seasoned veterans, their resolve began to falter.
Rain down dead! Hurry! Move! Run! Run! Move! Move!
The front line gave way. In moments, a dangerous gap opened across Chen's formation. The collapsing flank left Liu Chong's crossbow retinues exposed. If the enemy reached them, the battle could be lost. There was no time to hesitate. Luo Jun dismounted to steady the collapsing front, while Prince Liu Chong ordered the rear guards forward to seal the breach. There was no time to wait. To buy his rear guards precious moments, Prince Liu Chong made a desperate decision. With only his bodyguards beside him, he charged straight for the enemy's rear.
To attention!
It was a reckless gamble. Enemy cavalry guarded the rear, and one mistake would leave the prince surrounded far from his own lines. From the enemy's rear, Liu Chong caught sight of Luo Jun. Nearly alone and surrounded, his trusted friend was holding the line with only his bodyguards. Both men were buying time for Chen. Without hesitation, the prince turned toward the embattled front. Enemy cavalry closed in behind him, but there was no turning back. Together, Liu Chong and Luo Jun stood their ground.
To battle! Fight! Unleash fury! Kill
At last, the rear guards reached the front and sealed the breach. Chen's battle line held, and the momentum of the battle began to shift.
Take heed, warriors!
In the chaos, Yuan Shu found himself trapped before Chen's crossbow line. For the first time that night, the Lord of Shouchuan was fighting to escape.
Do not waste your breath! You will need it!
Do not relent! Faster!
At the prince's command, the crossbowmen shifted their aim. Another storm of bolts swept across the battlefield, crashing into the fleeing enemy and the ranks struggling behind them.
Fight!
Ji Ling and Yang Hong threw themselves into the fighting, covering their lord's retreat. Their sacrifice gave Yuan Shu the chance to break free and flee the battlefield.
Destroy them! Prepare!
Though Yuan Shu had escaped, his army had not. Outnumbered and leaderless, even his elite retinues could no longer hold. One by one, they began to break.
Missiles, fire! Run! Prepare!
Look! The enemy run! Craven!
Rain down death! Release missiles! Ready! The battle! Stand ready! Move! Attend! Loose! Take heed, warriors! Make ready! Shoot! Crossbowmen! Strike your targets!
Our men are running!
Even as their army faltered, Ji Ling and Yang Hong never
Take
yielded.
heed, warriors!
Surrounded on every side, they fought on not for victory, but so their lord might live to fight another day.
Loose! Take heed, warriors! Make ready! Shoot! Crossbowmen! Stand ready! Ready! Let fly! Prepare! Fire! The time has come! Take aim! Attend!
Yang Hong sounded the retreat, yet many of Yuan Shu's finest ignored the order. They could not accept that the hunters had become the hunted. If this battle was to be their last, they would meet death with weapons in hand. A few of Chen's soldiers believed the battle was already won. They chased too far. One isolated retinue was suddenly struck by enemy cavalry, a costly reminder that even a beaten foe could still bite. Chen had won its greatest battle yet, but victory carried its own lessons. Discipline had preserved the kingdom, while complacency had nearly thrown it away. There would be many more battles ahead, and this was only the beginning.